This boy possessed a terrifying superpower. Right before the officer's eyes, he manipulated metal with sheer willpower, twisting a 10-pound bell into a grotesque shape within seconds. Yet, the officer seemed unimpressed. He demanded that the boy move the coin on the table into his hand using his abilities. If he failed, his mother's life would be forfeited. Terrified, the boy struggled but couldn't budge the coin even slightly.
Alles ist gut.
At that moment, the boy froze, utterly stunned. Not even 10 years old, he stared in horror at the officer's smug expression and the lifeless body of his mother. Unable to suppress his powers any longer, the boy unleashed his fury on all the surrounding metal, causing utter chaos and destruction. In his rage, he brutally killed 2 soldiers. The room descended into complete pandemonium. The officer, however, looked thrilled. This was the result he'd been waiting for. Handing the coin back to the boy, he locked him away to study his powers further. Years passed. The boy, Eric, finally escaped from the research facility. Now a grown man, he had a singular purpose: to find the officer who killed his mother and make him pay 1,000-fold. Before long, Eric arrived at one of the world's most powerful institutions, forcing the bank's president to reveal the whereabouts of Officer Sebastian. But the man refused to talk. With his powers, Eric caused the metal in the president's jaw to spin violently. Overwhelmed by excruciating pain, the president ultimately gave up Sebastian's location. Racing to the site, Eric found no sign of Sebastian, only his subordinates.
Wir hatten unsere Befehle, also Blut.
As Eric's powers tightened their grip, another man tried to pull the trigger of his gun. But Eric manipulated the weapon, forcing it to turn and fire at another subordinate instead. In under a minute, Eric had killed everyone who had once experimented on him, sparing only Sebastian. Yet Eric hadn't anticipated that Sebastian now wielded powers far greater than his own. Sebastian could absorb the energy from any explosion and convert it into his body, extending his lifespan. The surplus energy could be unleashed at will, obliterating anyone who dared to oppose him. With such godlike abilities, Sebastian became nearly invincible. Despite this, Eric chose to face him head-on. With the help of a professor, Eric tirelessly honed his powers. He moved satellites from hundreds of meters away with his mind and even raised Sebastian's hidden submarine from beneath the water's surface. This display of power left every soldier at the scene dumbfounded. Eric then slammed the submarine onto the ground with immense force, consumed by rage as he hunted for his mother's killer.